The 2024 NBA season took a shocking turn as the Los Angeles Lakers, despite having LeBron James leading the charge, were eliminated by the Minnesota Timberwolves in the first round of the playoffs. LeBron and his team had entered the postseason with high hopes, especially with the addition of the four-time champion, which had raised expectations across the league. However, the Timberwolves proved that they were not intimidated, bringing an intensity and physicality that the Lakers struggled to match. The game itself was a testament to the grit and grind of the Timberwolves, with LeBron being the focal point of the Lakers' offense. Yet, Minnesota's defense was unyielding. They were physical with the king, and it showed early. LeBron's movements were met with heavy resistance, exemplified by a particularly painful moment where his shoulder was grabbed on a drive to the rim, bending his back at an uncomfortable angle. This was one of many times throughout the series where the Lakers were simply outmuscled, despite LeBron's valiant 22-point effort. As the series progressed, the Timberwolves' dominance became undeniable. Anthony Edwards may have struggled with his shooting, but he still made an impact with 15 points and 11 rebounds in the game. Meanwhile, Luka Doncic, who had been playing through injury, was unstoppable in his own right, delivering a performance full of grit and skill, going 12 for 15 from the floor for 27 points. He demonstrated his ability to control the game even while playing through pain. The Lakers, on the other hand, were left to answer why their offense wasn't enough to carry them, despite LeBron's consistent efforts, which included his record-breaking 29th career postseason game with 20 or more points. The Timberwolves found ways to respond and claw back whenever the Lakers threatened to take control. As the game wound down, it became clear that Minnesota's defensive fortitude was too much for the Lakers' offense to overcome. Rudy Gobert, a constant presence in the paint, pulled down 24 rebounds, anchoring the Timberwolves' defense and stifling the Lakers' attempts to get back into the game. LeBron, ever competitor, remained stoic after the loss, offering no comments on the absence of a true center following Anthony Davis's departure, instead focusing on his own commitment to the team. This series marked a disappointing end to a season that began with so much promise for the Lakers. As the playoffs came to a close for them, the question turned to what the future holds, not just for LeBron James, but for the franchise as a whole. With an off-season ahead, the Lakers face crucial decisions, the big one being whether LeBron will opt into the final year of his contract, a $53 million decision looming over the team. At 40, LeBron continues to defy age, but there is no denying that time is running out. If he returns, he will make history by becoming the first player to play 23 NBA seasons. But how much longer can he keep defying father time, especially with the Lakers' championship window closing? Adding to the complexity of the Lakers' future is the situation with Austin Reaves, who will become extension eligible. Given the growing interest in Reaves' potential, the Lakers might face competition in retaining him, especially with his market value increasing by the day. The question becomes, what moves can the Lakers make to reshape their roster? With valuable contracts on the books, the Lakers will likely be active in the offseason, but they have limited assets to pursue big-name players, and they need a center. Will they be able to acquire one before the 2024 to 2025 season begins? Meanwhile, the Western Conference presented another shocker with the Golden State Warriors facing an unexpected challenge from the Houston Rockets. Despite a solid 17-point performance from Stephen Curry, the Rockets managed to rally, pushing the Warriors to the brink in a dominant Game 5 performance. Houston, led by the relentless Amen Thompson, came out aggressive from the get-go, quickly building a substantial lead. Curry, usually a postseason hero, struggled throughout the game, managing just 13 points on 4 of 12 shooting. The Rockets' defense and hustle made life difficult for Golden State, with Thompson contributing 25 points, 5 steals, and 3 blocks, showcasing his burgeoning talent. This was a statement game for Houston, who managed to extend the series, forcing a Game 6 and putting the Warriors' playoff hopes in jeopardy. With the Warriors starter sitting for much of the second half, the focus shifted to how Golden State would respond in Game 6. Would the Warriors regroup and find their rhythm, or would Houston continue their surprise playoff run? The question marks surrounding Golden State are plentiful, with concerns about their ability to close out series and avoid costly slip-ups. For the Rockets, however, the future looks bright, as they showed no fear against a championship pedigree team. Their aggressive approach could very well be a blueprint for success moving forward, but the true test will come when they head back to San Francisco for Game 6. Back in Los Angeles, the fallout from the Lakers' early exit was palpable. After the loss, LeBron's future with the team seemed uncertain, though his legacy remains intact. At 40, he continues to be one of the most dominant players in the league. But as the Lakers head into another offseason of uncertainty, the larger question becomes how they can retool the roster around him to return to championship contention. Will they find the pieces they need to support LeBron and push for another title run? Or is the window closing faster than they anticipated? This offseason will be a pivotal one for the Lakers, with major decisions looming. Meanwhile, the Timberwolves will look to build on their success, and the entire NBA playoff picture continues to evolve with every game, leaving fans eagerly awaiting what's next.